Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus and Bundeswehr Bob and MidgeMan play Europa Universalis 4, The Rights of Man. We left off last episode literally a minute or two away from me being able to form Prussia. God damn it.
It's true. He's like a hair away, and he was just like, no, let's just go 90 seconds more.
All I have to do is core Königsberg, and it's at 71.7%. That's all I need to do.
Yeah.
And then it's mine.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I just spent all my money.
I
was saving.
He considers me a rival, eh?
I was saving for the printing press.
You're saving,
I was like,
saving
why
it
have I
up
got all
to...
this money sitting around and I haven't built a few buildings? Well, let's build some buildings.
That's the thing that people should remember is that we typically, just because there's three of us involved with this, we typically go at least a few days between each recording, if not like a week. Typically, we sit down for, the week, pump out a bunch of recordings and let them go up and stuff like that. So don't always necessarily recollect what we were doing the last time when we were recording.
That's why a lot of times, like, especially in my single-player series, I always try to start with an episode with just like a 4 or 5 second synopsis of what happened in the previous episode. And then, like, every once in a while, it'll be like, in last week's episode, I don't remember what was happening, but we're going to figure it out.
I did something, and it was a good thing. Now let me go ahead and undo all the work I just did by doing this other thing.
I just got indulgent. Trade efficiency minus 10%. It's a good thing I don't rely on trade. Anybody else remember when you used PowerPoints to build buildings?
Oh, yeah.
And then nobody ever built anything?
Yep. It's just the most undeveloped world ever.
Yeah, exactly. No development. Nobody built any buildings. PowerPoint's only went into tech.
All live in like these thatch buildings, but we got like cannons running around.
Yep, basically. Oh, jeez.
Wow, can you imagine trying to build a cannon in a thatched, covered like blacksmith?
That sounds brilliant.
It just sounds dangerous.
Sounds brilliant. Well, there's stories of like the Polacks making cannons out of trees.
As in, they were sat in trees while making them? Or
the cannons were made out of very large logs.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's just literally a log cannon.
Yeah. The Bible has been translated. Let's see.
Burn it. Oh, no, you're already
Great news. Spread the Bible far and wide. Okay, only the Catholics would not like that, so I'm fine with it.
I don't appreciate that.
Oh, well, suck a lemon.
No, it's suck a larvin.
God damn it. God damn it, Mitch.
This has got to be the silliest plug I've ever heard.
Okay. Oh, there's a new national decision available. Look what I am!
I got the capital.
I was going to look at it, and then I quickly looked at Bob's wall because there was like loads of troops. I was like, ooh. And then you said it. I was like, oh my god, I missed it. I wanted to see it change.
Spent to increase the militarization of your country. Okay, so now I'm a Prussian monarchy. A government form under a monarch, which can more be described as an army with a state than a state with an army. National unrest -2, monthly war exhaustion down, monthly autonomy change down by a ton. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. +1 diplomat, number of states up, national focus cooldown down. And what is this militarization I have now? Militarization of a country changes by -0.2 each month due to number of provinces and army tradition and legitimacy. So, if I have more land, I will become more militarized. And what does that give me?
Guns, I'm guessing.
Oof. Spend 50. Okay, what if we let's increase it and see what happens. All right. The more militarized your country is, you get manpower recovery speed, land maintenance modifier, and discipline.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So I guess it wants you to be larger.
So how do you actually militarize the country? Just by gaining land?
Let's look at that again. It looks like it is affected by your number of provinces. So it says number of provinces minus 0.23. So I'm assuming that means it wants me to be larger. So because I'm small, I'm losing my militarization. Your army's tradition positively affects it. So the more tradition you have, it goes up. And your legitimacy affects it. So right now, I'm at basically like null with legitimacy. So, you know, any sort of legitimacy over like 30 would increase it.
Okay.
And then you could spend 50 military power points to increase your militarization by a factor of 10 points, which I think it looks like it caps out at 100%. So.
Oh, Bob, you just died.
I did.
Poor Bob.
Oh well.
Have my love.
So I am now a Prussian monarchy.
Thanks for giving me a 001, Midge. I appreciate it.
Should have married me.
Or 011.
Is that your heir, Bob?
No, my heir's an embezzler. God damn it.
God damn it.
That's the Empress consort that I have that Midge married. What's with you two like giving me like really shitty
Didn't I give you a good one?
Well, no, this is spanning not just over this, but also the community game we've been playing as well. It's just
taking
like,
that into account.
I mean, it's just like, hey, everyone dump their shitty people on Bob. It's like, thanks, guys.
Actually, got a couple pretty good Habsburgs.
Oh yeah, you're both Habsburg.
Yeah, we are. I actually very briefly considered contesting Bob for the Hungarian throne.
Ooh. You wanna go?
I said very briefly. I wasn't in. I didn't have my Space Marines fully fledged, so I wasn't necessarily in a place to work from that angle. Silesia.
Okay, so loads of the text on my screen was just going off weird, and apparently I could have I just took war taxes while I wasn't at war, and then it glitched out and I didn't take them.
What?
Interesting. It just gave me the option to take war taxes when I'm at peace.
Well, maybe don't.
I did, and then it realized, oh, you're not at war.
Oh, bugger.
Good job.
So let's see. Would any of the manufactories be good for me? Naval equipment? Oh, wow, I can make a lot of naval. Apparently, we make a lot of naval equipment in Prussia.
I'm trying to improve my prestige right now. Let's cancel that mission.
Textiles would be best. Textile manufacturing, because we have cloth in Berlin. Actually, we have cloth in a lot of places. Everybody knows of the famous Prussian cloth factories.
It's like me. Everyone knows about the Dutch cloth. Look at all my cloth.
He's a man of the cloth, he is, I swear. Cloth. Okay, now.
Literally a man of cloth.
That's a good joke. So
that's a good joke.
All right, so I'm thinking my next target is Lubeck, and and Midge, you should probably win on this because you can get some Bremen out of it.
Yeah, well, I also want a Nassau. So
where's Nassau?
Either one of those. It's the little purple dipshit below us.
Oh,
below mine and yours is little.
Let's take a look at them. Allied with Aachen, Nuremberg.
Aachen.
Yeah, and Lübeck.
Bless you.
So let's see. They are
part of my claims over here.
They are part of that Treg League too. Hess would not join in a war with them because I kicked the shit out of them.
Yeah, I just want to get claims over on these people, I think.
Well, I'm
just so the AE hits a little bit smaller.
Poland just rifled me.
Yeah, they'll probably do that.
Yeah, I kind of figured maybe. I mean,
didn't you just kick their teeth in?
I just beat the little ever-loving shit out of them. And really wrecked their borders. Like, I gave Hungary, like, a couple tumors.
Oh, Naples' troops look really cool with the rifle.
Naples?
They're just, like, still in armor, and they've got rifles.
They hanging around somewhere I could see?
In Bucks, Bosnia.
Oh, in Bosnia?
I don't think I have that particular unit pack.
Who is this? That's Bosnian.
It's kind of the same as Milan's.
It's Austria. I don't see him anywhere. I see Burgundy.
Milan's are the same, but they've got a weird feather on their head in crane.
There's Milan. I mean, I just see everybody with basically the same model pack with different colors.
Oh, well, I see these two really fancy, nice new ones. So if you want to see that, come on over to my perspective, guys.
Plug.
There's clearly, I think, some. Well,
I mean,
some DLCs I need to pick up.
Well, I'm a little confused because they gave us the DLCs for those unit packs, and I activated it.
Well, we got the content pack for Rights of Man. It doesn't necessarily mean that we have
older ones, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. See, so there's other ones that are there that we need to go look and pick up. I thought I picked them all up. I guess not.
I
or
did
maybe
too.
I need to go make sure
Is it still on
That's why I'm
75% off right now?
That's why I'm very confused as to why I couldn't see all the Prussian ones the other day.
Maybe I would just say that we are recording this on the 18th, and this might be the 30th when this comes out. So if we're saying things are on sale now, they might not be on sale when this comes out. So keep that in mind. Please don't get mad at us.
Yeah.
I will tab and have a look because I'm just sat here waiting for claims. So I will tab and have a look at the store, and I'll let you guys know.
Oh, I will turn it down to speed 1 while you do that.
That's all right. I'm not doing anything.
All right, I'll just turn it to speed 5 then.
Yeah. Well, I've got my other monitor.
Oh, no CB war.
Like I see myself on the other
on Gelre, Prussia suddenly just goes ape house.
No, there's no CB. There's no CBs. There's no sales on right now. So I've got Rights of Man content.
Oh my god, Hamburg's unit model for me looks like shit. I mean, it looks like a farmer with an arquebus.
Okay. I apparently don't have the evangelical unit pack.
I think that's France and England, isn't it?
Evangelical Union is Palatinate, parts of Sweden, all the people that join the historic Evangelical Union. But other than that, I've got them all. So I'm very confused as to why I didn't see Brandenburg.
What is Burgundy's stake in this?
In what?
In this war with Hungary.
Well, they're just my ally. I called them in.
Oh, okay.
Their stake in is that they are my friend.
I feel like you being allied with Burgundy is counterintuitive to the tripartite pact here.
You know, it's just to make sure that France doesn't do anything shifty. That's all this is.
I do need to eat a lot of them, though. So,
Well, if you can, I don't know. I mean, Prussia, would you go in a war against France?
I don't need France. I need to eat Burgundy.
Yeah.
Well, in order for that to happen, I mean, because if you weaken Burgundy, Burgundy is essentially standing with me against France, right? So if I break up with Burgundy, France is going to have pretty much free reign to go ahead and start beating up Burgundy then as well, get bigger and stronger.
Midge, if there ever was a time to like just sucker punch Burgundy, now would be the time. All their armies are tied up in Hungary.
The problem is, I'm also allied and married to them, like Bob is.
Oh, son of a bitch, dude.
Yeah, he's at least 10 years away from being able to do that. Even then, assuming that the royal marriage doesn't like die off, he's gonna take a stab hit anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're like you're balls deep in the royal family. You can't get out of there.
Literally.
quite literally. Yeah, no.
There's no getting out of that saving face.
So so that's why we need to plan it. So me and Bob both don't re-up that alliance and don't take the whatsoever negative hits and manage to eat them ourselves. Because also, if we're at war with Burgundy and that gives it more of a chance that the Burgundian inheritance will fire, I believe. There is a higher chance if one of the rulers dies at war that the inheritance fires, I believe.
Is it?
So. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it's normally like historically it was he died in a war against Austria, I believe, and then France went. This is ours now.
Me and Bob are Americans. We don't know how any of that stuff works.
Well, I
actually saw. I didn't actually look at it, but I saw it was a headline. Yeah, there was a very small infographic with it. It was actually all of the like this time period royal dynasties like mapped out. It was a hideous spider web. Oh my god!
Well, I'm sure the von Habsburg, tree just all over the place and then straight down. Come on, England! You know you want to do me.
Whoa.
Well, England's got disputed succession right now because Henry Lancaster doesn't have an heir.
Wait, Henry Lancaster's still around?
Henry VII.
No, Henry the
Oh,
Seventh.
okay.
Not the other one.
I was like, Jesus Christ, the guy's like fucking 150 years old now at this point.
Well, I have seen 112-year-old rulers in this game.
My God.
I took a picture for proof because everybody always says pictures or it didn't happen.
What is this?
It was
CP2?
It was a Dutch guy. Holland had formed, and I just happened to click on the ruler over there and to take a look at what was going on, and it was 112 years old. And then about 40 seconds after I looked, he died. I'm just glad I
the game went, shit, you found him.
It's like a quantum mechanics kind of thing. He lives until I look at him, and then I change his state.
Oh man, there was 40,000 Allied troops just waiting to pounce this poor little 8,000 stack that was sitting in this one province until one of the forts I was sieging fell. Then they all just like swarmed in like locusts.
Poor Bosnia.
Poor guys.
Surely you've got enough to enforce the union. You only need
yet.
Really?
Really?
I think you need 100%.
No, you need 60. I know because in my offline game, as Aragon, I've just enforced my union over Muscovy.
I can't yet. My demands still exceed war score, so here I am.
Wow.
All right, one more quality idea, and I am done with my Prussian ideas.
I mean, I would rather be in the position to not have to, wipe out the Hungarian army, so I can have it around.
It's going to take a while for that to losing great power status. Oh, Austria overtook me.
Woo!
Poland's still ahead of me.
Well, I've been a great power for a while. I think it was some other people shifted up in the rankings.
Yeah, I think Poland just shifted
Poland
up.
They weren't on. I don't remember them being above me before. Well, after I slapped them, that is.
I like that Hungary's eaten parts of Moldavia.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Because you're gonna. Bob is gonna.
Well, I remember that in the last episode
with the Ottomans
was going to be. I think it was the last episode before we actually went to war against Poland so that Ben could get his cores and stuff like that. Remember for Prussia, I was like, yeah, you should totally give Hungary some of that stuff. And I think Midge was on to me. It's just like, yeah, that's because he's going to take over Hungary.
Oh yeah. I knew that. Oh, so I have to pick a new rival right now, and I could pick. Right now, I'm looking at Burgundy, Castile, France, or Sweden. Sweden is obviously the one that's most beneficial for me to slap around. But
Sweden is my ally.
Okay, Sweden it is. Bohemia still counts.
That's what I did in my last game. Is what I did is Prussia. Well, first off, I had made the conscious choice not to rush for Prussia like I typically do.
I don't feel like
Brandon for a while.
It took me 110-ish years. I don't feel like I really rushed for it. I kind of went the other way first.
Well, I didn't do it until like the mid 1600s, but that's beside the point. What I did was I actually pushed up into like Scandinavia and stuff and did some wars up there. If you can take over the Lubeck node and then also seize a bunch of trade power inside the Baltic node with like trade ships, you make a lot of money.
Well, that's why I'm eyeballing Lubeck so much right now, because they heavily influence the trade node right now. They have 41% of this trade node from just 4 provinces.
I'm pretty much ready when you are, Ben.
Well,
I'm just waiting for some morale to tick up.
Are you punching?
I'm thinking about punching the Lubeck Trade Alliance here. This would be
Bremen, Hamburg, Riga, Nassau, and Anhalt.
Yeah, Anhalt, Riga, Nassau, Hamburg, Bremen. Yeah, that's it. It's all just like one province little dudes. Oh my god, I just noticed something. I beat the fuck out of Hesse and broke them up with Bohemia. Then beat the fuck out of Bohemia. Then Bohemia declared war on Hesse.
Yep.
Welcome to the HRE.
So that alliance fell apart real fast. End of religious turmoil in Moldavia. Moldavia? Moldavia? Moldavia.
So yeah, I'm ready for this war whenever you are, Ben.
I think I'm about ready. I just need my my morale to tick up a few months, and I actually have my CB. Production research flawed. Ugh.
Wow. Printing press spread so slowly.
I didn't think it spread that slowly, honestly.
But if even in your province, there's like you've got Altmark, which is surrounded by 3 printing press provinces. It's going up by 0.93.
Mm-hmm.
Like in my adjacent province, there's to 2 of them. That's a science 13 place.
It might be
It's
because
like,
colonialism spreads like wildfire across the coastline. Printing press is one that spreads more slowly. Might be a balance
possibly.
thing. Just want to make sure my ships are back in port before I launch this, because it's
The patch notes for the next patch for this just came out today as well. Did anyone read them?
I did not. Did you?
I didn't know they were
No, I
available.
didn't. They were. I read it this morning while I was drinking my tea. I didn't read the notes though because I was walking along, and it's hard to read, drink, and walk. I can't do that many things.
Well,
Yeah, I saw that was out today.
I do have a small.
Hooray!
What?
I got my union.
Oh, congratulations, Bob. Mazel tov.
Bosnia is also under me too.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes,
it's
because they
like
were
rushing
under-
nesting dolls of PUs. Okay, so
Bob just became very much more powerful.
Yeah.
Woo!
like
How
he,
many-
Now
like
we
he
need to make some
needed
new
it.
rivals.
So I'm gonna
I
call
think
you.
Poland is a good choice. Ben, have either of you rivaled Burgundy?
I have not.
No, but I will do as soon as my alliance is up with them.
Hmm.
You're just gonna wait for
So,
the royal
yours.
marriage to die.
Yeah.
Okay, so Midge, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you gonna be attacking? What do you do? There you go. That Midge, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're standing in the wrong province.
Well, fine.
Oh, the only thing I have with Burgundy is an alliance. That's it.
Go.
Hello, Bremen.
Hello,
Goodbye.
Hamburg, and your farmer versus my space marines.
Me and you are just both destroying these little stacks.
Lubeck just hired 20,000 condottieri from
From where?
France?
Denmark.
France?
Denmark.
Oh, Denmark.
Of course. Oh, so they were going to be coming into my province of Holstein. Lovely.
Yep. I stack wiped Hamburg's army. I'm going to attack Lubeck's as soon as I can.
I like that we can avoid the forts there as well because Holstein's mine.
Sure, I'll take the terrain, the -1 to terrain. I'm Space Marines. Stack wiped.
They're going to attack you.
Yeah, now they have the -1.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Well, look what's happening.
Like, yeah, I know. I don't understand why they're attacking you.
They
I'm just gonna do this
tried to
siege.
get in there and got locked into the movement.
So with that war, I catapulted from 8th to 4th in the Great Power Rankings.
Yep. Yeah, I catapulted from 8th to 2nd when I PU'd Muscovy as Austria,
man, this is gonna
as
be
Aragon.
Beautiful
Great.
integration once this is over. How long until I can
You're going to
integrate
be
these
like
guys?
the size of the Ottomans, but in Europe.
Come
Well,
at me, bro.
you're gonna be the bulwark between Europe and the Ottomans. You're literally gonna be standing in the way.
Mm-hmm. Ottomans
That's
are
going to be some
12
fun
too.
words.
What tech are the Ottomans at right now? They're 10, 11, 12. So they're right on our butts. Oh, walls breached in the first or the second month.
What do you mean right on our butts? I'm 13, 13, 13.
Yeah, they're right behind us. They're 12 and you're 13.
I suppose.
I don't know how any right on the more right on the butt you can get there.
13, 13, 12.
Well, that'd be literally the same.
No, I'm 13, 13, 13.
Oh,
So it's
Jesus
not
Christ.
quite the same.
Jesus Christ.
Ha, 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 ha. I am
fuck
being
was that?
pedantic. Ha, 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 ha.
I just breached the walls twice. How is that possible?
You breached a different section of the walls.
So, I've never done this before. I'm going to try assaulting this.
Are you 10 to 1 with the garrison?
No.
Yeah, you're a little over.
Can I stop the assault now that it's started?
No.
Okay, well,
it
it's
looks
gonna
like
win.
you're gonna win anyway.
That's going to win. I only lost most of my infantry. But it was their capital,
mean-
and we took it in 86 days, so...
I mean, not that bad.
I got more
you know.
Space Marines.
Gelre gets income bonanza in Champagne.
What?
I'm getting
Champagne.
I am getting an income bonanza. Oh, I just also got a medical evolution.
Yeah, so in 1608, that's when I'm going to be able to integrate Hungary and Bosnia.
That's going to be fun.
Are you getting printing press down towards you? No, you are getting printing press in your capital. Oh, not that. It's not that bad either. It's over half.
Well, I've also dumped a bunch of development into my capital as well to get that up higher.
I was about to say it's spreading rather quickly.
Not sure what it looks like in my other provinces.
Well, it's not going anywhere in the other provinces.
Okay, yeah. So my capital's the only one.
You know what would be
great?
I need to go up there and slap Riga and take them because I'm pretty sure that's a river estuary. Yeah.
Hess, you need to let that stuff go.
Let my people go, Hess.
God, I'm just hemorrhaging imperial authority.
Did you want to see it? Do you think you can eat Nassau as well?
That's what I was trying to work out. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to. Well, I don't know. I've only got the only people I'm pissing off right now is Cologne, Aachen for 10, and Hesse for 10, and your vassal of Brunswick for 15.
Who cares about Brunswick?
But I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat both of them.
I'm going to eat them anyway. I'm just going to diplo-annex them when I get a chance.
We can get... the best thing to do is sort out Bremen now, because I've completely sieged them.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll assess Nassau once that
sue for peace.
Bridge take all their money.
Becomes part of Gelre. No, they won't accept that yet.
Oh, really?
Nope.
They probably
still got to
kill their army.
They probably still got an army around somewhere, and they're not.
Nope, I stack wiped them.
Okay, then we'll just wait it out.
Yeah, and there's Nassau.
Do you want to go get Anhalt?
Yeah, well, that's where they've got 13,000 troops. So I was wondering if you wanted to just come in and we'll just.
Well, if you want, you could take over the siege of Hamburg, and then I'll go Space Marine the actual army.
No, I'm fine standing menacingly outside them. I think for a while.
I cast vicious slander.
So, actually, one of my going on the topic of D&D, one of my viewers was telling me that if there is no monetary cost in terms of the item that I need for my spells, as a bard, I can just play my instrument instead of using an item. So I didn't need to do the sand for sleep. I could have just played music for them to go to sleep.
You could have just whipped out your lute and played them a fairy tale.
Yeah,
because that would have looked more inconspicuous.
Oh god, it still makes me laugh. That whole situation was just so bad. Like you give him the incorrect, like you write up, give him a slightly incorrect passphrase. Another member of the party 40 feet away screams the correct one to you. He then double checks with the handshake, in which you take his hand and use him as a, like, I don't know, an ottoman to dismount the horse. Then just casually stroll in like nothing's wrong.
Nothing was wrong. What can I say? And the best bit is we still might be able to keep up the ruse.
Are we already in like combat with that?
Well, as long as we take out the next guy before before he has a go and can.
Well, I think
alert
that would
the rest of the camp.
I think the only way that would happen is if we rolled initiative higher than him, and then someone one-shot him.
Well, that's kind of possible because we're all within like getting to combat range, so we just all swarm this guy.
Get him! The other two go to sleep, and then we're all just like, ah! New thinkers arise. Thomas Blockensee. I don't know. I only saw the first half of his name, so I just made up the back half.
Frau Blucher.
Frau Space Marine.
Frau Space Marine.
I'm up to 30%. Yeah, I'm at 30% infantry combat ability for infantry and 10% for cavalry.
Nice. How do I check combat abilities?
Military tab, and then there is a percentage next to which type of unit you are using. 0 is base.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've only got 10% combat ability for infantry.
All right, so we are going to take nearly 1,000 ducats from Bremen, and then you're going to annex them.
Oh, that's what you get for being a little rich trade republic and having no friends. No.
It says Prussia will suffer zero aggressive... Okay, Prussia will suffer zero aggressive expansion. It doesn't say shit about anybody else.
Yeah, that's why we're waiting till... okay. I gained that, and 50 with quite a lot of people, 60 with a few. Yeah, I'm not going to be taking a Nassau.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
It's because they're like a 22 dev province.
Oh, wow, it is. It's a huge...
Yeah.
It's a huge one.
We will just take Nassau for all their money, then.
Take them for everything they're worth. Your navy is getting wrecked.
My navy? Why did they leave? Why did they leave?
I don't know. I'm trying to come over to help, but the Kiel Canal hasn't been built yet.
It's all right. I got them out. I didn't lose any ships. One of my ships is on 1%. Apparently, my ships decided, yeah, we're not going to go home at war anymore because of that peace for some reason.
Okay, so you're done with what you can take out of this land-wise, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ottoman just wrote me a nasty letter.
All right, embrace the printing press.
Hey.
Well, that'll help it spread to everybody else better.
Yeah.
Lubeck wants out now, but I don't think I'm done beating the rest of everybody else.
Yeah, should we, do you want to siphon your troops down here and we slap around Anhalt?
Yes, I will Space Marine them.
You don't need help with Anhalt.
No, I want this to be glorious. Just 55,000.
They're 2 techs behind. They're not even using guns yet.
58,000 men just swarming in, blowing them to pieces.
Well, unfortunately, that's going to have to wait for the next episode.
Yeah, we are at 31 minutes. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching me become glorious Prussia and then curb stomp kittens that are surrounding me. Jesus Christ, none of these people ever even stood a chance against me alone, let alone Midge joining in. If you would like to see Gelre's perspective, don't forget to check out Midge's perspective. Links in the description below. Perspective. Apparently, that's the word of the day. And Bob for Austria, of course. And we will see you guys next time.
See you later.